season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Why'd you do that voice?
So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Huskers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So the USC Trojans offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Looking to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he toasts the coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. RPO complete to open the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds his man. It's Peters. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
It's a reverse. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away.
Nope.
Catches it at the 15. Number guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've already already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Finds us back in the middle. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Bust through behind his pad. There he goes. Pass to 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Huskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line.
That's the part of the shitter, dude, when you put fucking the thing on the road.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Don't know how.
Wants to throw it. Looking deep. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Yeah, Mijo bought the
Starts the drive trying to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's complete on the right side.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him...
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the...
Turning on the Jets. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. He'll be out of bounds after picking up the first down, and after the 2-minute timeout, it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Swing that bitch, right? Crashes right into the fucking ocean. I swear to God, I will fucking kill us all.
Plenty of time left in the half. 2 minutes. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Works the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in, and plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Looking to throw on third.
Still be bad.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight.
No. Monkey Lucy. No.
Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20. First and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set. First down.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
From the gun. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds in the first half.
I was just about to jump.
The lone back's got it. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Like to the group? Yeah, you just got to do it through messages.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like
What's up,
a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how do we possibly begin?
Hell yeah, buddy, got it right now.
His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line.
Got to run some games.
This second half.
He'll
man.
start the return inside his 5.
Hit 15 points right
Really
here.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on him.
On second and long.
Yeah.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
He into what?
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Sends it back in motion.
School.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fakes the grab.
What happened?
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark
Ya le dije que
third down.
Leeds on already gone.
Not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better,
Is girls controlling like that or what?
And I know I trust you.
I don't know. Can't speak.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things.
Yeah.
You got the lead. You know
I would.
Positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second.
Yeah, we know. Right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look is conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion from the wide
You know
end.
where they got that from? They got that from Call of Duty.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What is wrong with this dude?
He's got it.
I was going to say, what kind of throw was that?
Before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
Yeah.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
No, he's not over here.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Headed to the end zone.
Oh my God.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
Get rid of him.
Out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Oh.
He's got it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Oh, he's gone.
¿Cómo? No, sabes que no lo he visto el partido.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions, seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Rushes on him.
That's it.
And the defense got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that.
That was without Ronaldo too. Imagine if he played.
You think so?
Gets the back moving.
Imagine if Ronaldo played, dude. They would have scored at least 10.
What? Portugal?
If they were better, if they're better without him, why couldn't they score?
We haven't called his name a lot.
For real.
I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up.
That's true.
He's that good. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Not him.
He's close to that first down. Maybe just to compliment you short. And here comes the field goal.
El Moreno. Then that boy retire, no? That wasn't
And you
Mendes.
want to talk about his favorite receiver? It might be
No,
everybody.
Sanchez,
Based on
no?
the
How
number
does he?
of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
He had like a long hair.
Salo? Oh, Ede.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Don't forget they got.
I think the only people that were missing was Cristiano and Rafael.
Final period by putting a 3 spot on the board.
They got that boy Coutinho too.
Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board.
He was good back
I
there.
can't hear you guys.
Just watch now. And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that. If I was on the team. Because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
I just hope you know Michael's doing
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead.
Okay, yeah, just relax, go to sleep.
Michael's on mute.
That what?
Can't hear you because he's unconscious. Nah, but this World Cup's gonna be ass though, for sure, for sure. Have you seen like the commentating lately, Frank? Like the people commentating here?
No.
They reference the soccer players to like NBA and football players.
Why?
Somebody said, I forgot who it was. I forgot. They said Pulisic is like Kyrie Irving or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And they had like I guess they were rating players. They had Van Dijk at 7 and Pulisic at 6. As like top players.
Like,
damn it.
America for
What a
you.
bitch. Jay the
Come
Reaper.
on, we gotta go try to get Michael.
You're going to run the football, but just be
I'm on
aware
my
of
way.
the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally, corral the number 4. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're working that left side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job
get out of the
in
first round
pre-snap.
of the
He's
field.
reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Break the tackle.
Pulled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's
tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice...
He'll take a shot.
Yes,
and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for run it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Wow.
The drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, you're an animal.
They'll run the screen. Across the 25, he's got
We're going to practice tomorrow on the end zone.
just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack.
Oh, that should have been a tutty.
Right in behind them and pick up the first down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking.
Yeah, but against the
and I like
computer.
the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult.
As long as you put Luka in there.
Put him in carry.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl.
And they'll get it down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal.
I'm just watching it.
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Cuñao.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Cuñao.
Louisiana was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Lafayette. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes ago, but it is a step in the right direction.
Sean.
All that speculation all week, and now we know.
Screwed.
But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the
Bro,
field.
I've been doing this since. Ooh.
Huge deficit. Gotta make them. Gotta find a way.
Oh, he's still up, huh?
Down the field to create some explosive plays.
Stop sign. What the heck?
On the side.
No
sign.
No digas cosas. Este vato.
Waves the traffic peace.
Huge gainer.
You like the flag, pa?
Oye, nadie pasa por ahí, güey.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back.
I wish.
So we need some receivers to step up, make some
Got a
yards
little,
after the catch.
some umbrella right there with a little
something, and they got to
ice cooler.
And he was fortunate not
No
to
sigue
lose
ahí.
yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
There he goes again, bro.
Find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
They're on
Whatever
me.
that looks like.
Come on, Frank.
Something to
No.
I got
jumpstart
one down.
them,
I got
'cause
one down.
nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7.
This gameplay is crazy in this league. They fuck
They
with
just
it.
want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and
Sorry.
more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good.
So is he over there rolling?
Route runner, got to speak, got to complete games. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter
Y'all have
the
him
most.
open.
If something's not open quick underneath,
I have a miss.
find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'll get off the fucking Max.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
And there's rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle.
I hate cover 2 so much.
The defense playing zone coverage, they're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Behind you, pa.
And the Huskers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
All right,
Right there.
behind that tree.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well, ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Hey.
Action. Unloads to the
La
wide out.
chona.
They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Looks as if they're going to get the W behind a really good performance from their passing attack and maybe hold that edge in the rankings as well, fellas.
They're going to hold the edge. They're going to create some separation, too, I think, because of the throw.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Los pendejos de
And
Irving.
they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message to the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, was you?
Taking a shot on 2nd down.
Nah, that'd be cool though, cause I'd be chilling.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He was like, I'm the
Now
one
facing a 3rd and long.
Oíste, vato. ¿Dónde?
Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Peters. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4th.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And
he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I need to be proud right now. Get on that fucking guitar, pendejo. Vámonos.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Hey.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Los culeros de Irving.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
Right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national